Okay, we're getting started here today. We've got webcam, game cam. We've got microphone. Do we have game audio? Yep, looks like it. We have game audio for sure. Yep. Awesome. And we have the puppy. Do you want laugh? Do you want to be on the screen? Mr. Puppy. Mr. Beautiful Boy. Make up your mind. Okay, we're gonna pick it up where we left off. So just as a reminder, last week, I'll plug my phone in, keep it charged while we're streaming. As a reminder, last week we went down to the Grim Forge. We returned the boots to Sergeant Thrin, and then we brutally murdered Sergeant Thrin and all of her cohorts to save the enslaved gnomes? These guys are gnomes, right? So there's Sergeant Thrin's corpse. And we very much need...
Better take a look.
Nope, not you, Shadowheart.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Okay, well, it can be Shadowheart, why not?
Joking! Dig out of here!
You sense Nier's frustration, tinged with rage.
And we're gonna kill
The
Nier
connection
when we get to him.
fades.
Well, we'll try to at least.
Can't give up now.
Let's clear the cave and let's kill Nier. Let's free the deep gnomes. Not Gale. Dang it. I mean, that's where we are. So their leader is trapped. We have to save their leader too. Awesome. Philomene. She fled to a hiding spot deep within Grimforge. That's who we need to find. So where is Philomene? Still never collected that stash. We still haven't reached the Moonrise Towers. But all of that is secondary. We could try to go over here. That might be where Philomene is. Wait, is that over this way? No, there's no chance of getting that way. There is no chance.
Something good here, I hope.
Nice. Camp supplies. All the camp supplies. There's a
Best be on my way.
a burning torch just sitting there. Have we gone up here? I don't think we have, because we probably would have taken this. It looks silver. It's not. It's trash. Rotting bag. Scroll of web.
Always room for more.
Yeah, we'll take the scroll of web though, for sure. Oh, okay. We've been up there before. Okay, well, let's just go below the wall and hope that we can kill Nier. Do we have the explosives? Or does Karlak have the explosives?
Choking. Dig.
He sent.
Yeah, we don't need that. I think Karlak is the one carrying the explosives.
Let me at it.
Are you just gonna give us the same...
Choking.
He sends Nier's.
You're giving us the same cutscene. How do we...
I'm ready.
You're supposed to use your regular weapon. Wait, so it's not immune to piercing damage? Why do you say immune? I don't know. I don't know. That's not important. How do I use the explosives without these guys getting in the way? I don't want to blow them up. How do I tell them to move?
Still trapped. Find Philomene and get that smoke powder.
Where's Philomene?
Incredible news. Drop it near the cave-in and set it alight.
Okay. Okay, we can drop it near the cave-in.
Get back. One spark and it'll blow. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Well, we can't get it any closer.
Haste.
Okay, if they all think this is far enough away to be safe, then we'll come this far away. Hey, 2 new journal updates. There's Baldur and someone named Wiki. Okay, fire went out. We're safe to go through. Hi, Nier. We're gonna kill you. But give us a reward first. Hello?
Baldur, are you all right? Lungbuck. Better now that I'm with you.
Hello? Myrna? Wiki? Myrna, we can't talk to you.
Mina and Wiki, did they suffer?
Myrna is standing right there. Myrna is not even dead. What do you mean they're at peace? She's alive. She's right there, just standing around. What the hell is happening? No, I'm not trying to talk to
Do enjoy our
Gale.
conversations. What
I
do you
need to stop talking to you. You just got in the way. Okay, I can't talk to Nier. Can we talk to Baldur?
We'll all be free yet.
Okay.
The Iron Hands.
I can talk
always
to
find a
him.
way.
Okay, but
Are you
the
all
most
right?
minimalist... Okay, let's pop
Lungbuck.
a new quick save.
Better now that I'm with you. God.
Let's load that quick save. Don't know how many times quick saving and quick loading has saved our butts. It's been a lot. A lot of times is the right answer. Hi, puppy. Do you want lap time now? Huh? You want lap time now? Or you just want to be a silly goose? You want to show off your bandana? Your beautiful puppy bandana from your spa day today? Come on. There you go. Look at that.
That I'm with you. God.
Look, see, Myrna is right there.
When it... Shh. Put it out of your mind. I'm here now.
day supper?
No, no. Well, that's fine.
They're at peace now.
Whatever it
Please, I-
takes.
Could have been you.
Ever
I
onward.
can't bear to think about it.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. We're together. That's what matters.
You have my attention. Adventure awaits.
Okay. We learned the absolute sent agents to Grimforge. Yep. Let's see what Nier has to say. He won't say anything. Find explosives complete. Save the gnomes. We should check for survivors. Yep. I love you, puppy. You're a beautiful boy. I love you, puppy. Nier's just standing around. Let's prop our level up and see if that does anything for us. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses. Skills change and replace spell. Why would we change our skills? Maybe we don't want performance? I think investigation would do us better. Replace a spell. Do we want to take any of our spells out? I feel like we never use that one. What could we put in its place? That might actually be very handy. Gain dash immediately and as a bonus action. Just in case we need it, that might be better. I don't know. Can't be sure. But it won't hurt to give it a try. How much health did our health improve? We're at 45 health now? Shadow Heart. Gaining a new class feature. A new level 3 spell slot. And a channel divinity charge. And new action. Channel divinity cloak of shadows. Wrap yourself in shadows to become invisible if you are obscured. Okay. So I regret because that one can be used as a bonus action. I'd have never used that. I think that one is the right course. No barking at other puppies. I don't know. Can't say for sure, but that's what we're gonna go with. What you got for us, Karlak? Barbarian, level 6. Health to 59. Class features. You can now rage more times per long rest. Gain a passive we don't ever want to change. Animal aspect. Carrying capacity is doubled and you have advantage on strength checks. Resistance to falling damage and throwing camp supplies blinds targets. Okay. Your movement speed increases by 3 meters while standing in water. On slippery surfaces, you have advantage of saving throws against being knocked prone. You can see in the dark and get advantage on perception checks. That might actually come in handy. Extra movement speed to ourselves and nearby allies. That could be handy. If you're poison, frightened, or charmed, you have 50% chance of beginning raging without expending a rage charm. Dashing gives you temporary hit points equal to twice your barbarian level. Additional strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding or poison targets, and proficiency in survival. Proficiency in stealth and can use aspect of the wolf. Attack a bleeding or poison target. You can also maim for 1 turn. That would be nice to give everybody more speed. Double the carrying capacity. We've been running carrying capacity problems, so I think that's what we're going to go with. She's already bear for her bestial heart anyway, so we'll just go all bear on Karlach. And... go! What's that action? Transmuter's Stone. Store some of your transmutation magic in a small stone. Creature carrying the stone gains a benefit of your choice. A new level 3 spell slot. Once you have created a stone, you need to cast a transmutation spell level 1 or higher, or take a long rest before you can create another one. Okay. Gain 2 spells. We want ice and poison. Any of these do ice or poison damage. Ice would be preferable. Am I even looking in the right place? Mel's acid arrow is acid, not poison. That bonuses are poison damage, and this bonuses are cold damage. I don't think we have ice or poison. This sounds like we could probably select ice or poison. Only lockpicked. I feel like this could be a just in case type of spell.
It's nothing, I swear.
Okay.
I'm your husband.
Now that that's all settled, can we talk to Nier?
Wouldn't have it
No, we cannot talk to Nier. Okay, let's try doing a real big boy save. Let's try just reloading the whole thing. Why did the whole launcher disappear? Calvin and Hobbes, are you responsible? It's all Hobbes. Calvin's innocent. Or at least that's what Calvin wants you to think. I see you, Enid. You're being a good girl over there. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. You're a good girl. Are you gonna come say hello? You wanna come say hello? You gotta get up in the lap. You gotta get up in the lap to say hello. They can't see you when you're down there. You're too short. You want up? Up, up. Up, up, Enid? Can I pick you up? Will you let me? There you go. Hi, baby. Uh-oh, we're making the chonk a jealous Elvis. Enid, you gotta look this way. Look this way, Enid. Look this way. See, right there, yeah. Chonk, don't be jealous. Yes, Chonk, we see you. You're a silly goose.
At least These things have stayed interesting.
Can I talk to Nier? No, I cannot.
Baldur, are you all right?
Okay. Good girl, Enid.
Better now that I'm with you. God. We're near.
At the ready.
We're near.
Yeah, she's clearly alive. She even has, like, a range of view. Like, only she could see in this corner.
What's up for discussion?
What if we talk to these other people?
You got the smoke powder? Go on, blow the rubble.
I already did that. What are you talking about? It's been blowed.
They're at peace now. Praise Iron Hand. It could have been you. Please, do what you want. Just don't hurt my sister.
What are you talking about, dude?
Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks.
We killed the people who enslaved you. You're allowed whatever you want now.
Oh, you're covered in dust. Is that a bruise there? Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear. I'm your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way.
First step's the hardest.
Let's go speak with this dead body.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Well, that was useless. It seems like the game is only semi-functioning. Gale, do you have any ice or poison spells that are not currently chosen? No, you do not. Oh, that's poison. It's a level 1 for Ray of Sickness. Well, we never use Ray Mage Armor, so I have that one. $2d8 poison damage. Okay. That'll, well, it is what it is.
I can't bear to think about
Okay, Nier.
You don't need to. We're together. That's what matters.
Can we talk to you?
We'll all be free yet. The Iron Hands always find a way.
Sure, you'll find a way. Got
Covered in
it.
dust and Nier won't just let us go. Can't you do something?
I will, but he won't talk to me. Wiki.
Baldur, are you all right?
We're gonna do a little bit of cheating. That's fine. We're just going to... We're gonna see if this is a known problem. Oh, top result. What do I miss out if I can just kill him? Okay, we're not interested in getting spoilers for the results. creatures. Sided with Nier after the fight. Wait, that's not what's happening here. Blow up the rocks. Nier was trapped behind it. Comes out and we chat. No, I can't even get to that first chat. Nier is being a bitch and won't talk to me. Freed Nier, killed all the Durgers, but when I talk to him he just tells me I've done enough. No. So Nier is very bugged. That's what we're figuring out here. Yeah, lots of people are reporting bugs here. And it's, according to this person, related to the environmental damage. That might mean we need to reload before we blew it up. Shoving foes into chasms may kill them instantly, but could cost you precious loot. My precious. Okay, so let's give this one more try.
Get back. One spark and it'll blow.
What if we move it over to like this side? And then we all run over here. Are you ready, Welso?
Get Myrna out of there. Help.
Okay, we'll get Myrna out.
You got the smoke powder? Go.
Okay, you're ready for us to go.
Get Baldur out of there.
You're ready for us to go.
Much as I'd love to chat,
You're still dumb. Hey, the rest of y'all need to get back behind.
Finally. Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Okay, he runs straight through. There's Nier waiting to come out. We're gonna not touch anything. Can we talk to Nier now? No. Can we talk to Belgian?
We'll all be free yet.
What if we just straight up attack Nier?
Right. Lunkbug. Better now that I'm with you.
God. When Nier...
All allies have bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. Yes.
Put it out of your mind. I'm here.
We can just straight attack Nier, so I mean there's that. There was a 0% chance of that succeeding. Oh, you missed. Wicked coercion. Okay, Karlak, go slash at him.
Look what we have here.
Do it again. Critical hit. Nice. Can you shove him into the poison gas cloud? 20%. Well, you succeeded, but you suck. Okay, Gale. Go be a not gentleman. Critical miss. You suck.
What should I do?
You should immolate him. Nice. 10 damage. Not bad at all. Gale, get closer because you want to stay in the...
Focus.
Best be on my way.
Eight plus 5. Do something, Near. Shield of Screams.
I need to hold on.
Okay.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
The decaying corpse lies before you.
Uh-oh. Strength. Remove his head. Ooh, we could have Gale enlarge us. That would take a level 3 spell slot. Let's just go for the guidance and hope we get it. Nat 20! His head came off like nothing. Like a hot knife through warm butter.
The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body.
Well, I'm sure the mushroom people will be happy. Okay, we want that. We'll take the gold. Broken moon lantern. Thick layer of dust coats the bottom of the lantern. Its glass is cracked, its metal bent beyond repair. Okay, but it looks like a quest item, so...
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Broken as an old heart. Nothing but dust inside.
Inspect it in more detail. That's enough. That is enough.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
Examine the dust within the lamp. Ooh. Oh, that was so close. We'll use an inspiration point. It seems like this could be important. That's better. That's better. Yeah.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Interesting. Spider lyre. Play the spider's lyre and perform. Don't know why it's called a spider lyre, but... What instruments do people have? We'll give that to... Shadowheart. A dagger +1. I mean, that's good enough to add to our wares. What are these? Disintegrating night walkers. Very rare. Can't be enwebbed, entangled, or ensnared. And can't slip on grease or ice. Plus, grants misty step. Ooh. I think I like that better than my spring step boots. Wiki is there. Where'd Myrna go?
Please, no. Myrna.
You're crying about her, but where is she?
Baldur, are you all right? Lunkbug.
On my
Better
way.
now that I'm with you. God, when near, you came through. I can't believe it.
Okay, well, killing Near
I owe you
unglitched
more than
him.
now. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
Because it was the right thing to do. You say you're grateful, but my coin purse is still light. Thank Tola. She's the one who sent me on your trail.
Glittering gods. I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walburn. Now.
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers.
Everybody's
We
getting
were
sent to
just
those
slave
towers.
hands to the cult, but not Walburn. He knows things. Things they want to know too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
No, I'm not going to stage with you. Whatever the cult wants, I want the opposite. We need to free your friend. What is it that Wilburn knows? Yep, that's what I'm going to ask. And we'll use our friendship for advantage. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbrun's found the formula for rune powder.
What the hell is rune powder?
Aye, the explosive of Gaerdal Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walburn could
That sounds good to me.
stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing.
I mean, that's a good way
There's
to...
a single copy left. It's sitting in his head.
I respect
Those
it.
absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
We'll have to free him first. How long do you think you can hold out? Don't plan on being anywhere nearby when they do. We can't let the cult have it.
I wouldn't trust them with a bloody butter knife. But it's a fight for another day. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in
You want
the
food?
city.
I'll give you food.
That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walburn behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walburn might have kept you around.
Yes, abandoning, run away, I have my own business. Pack takes me to room rights, I'll see about freeing him myself.
He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walburn together.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Completed. Save the
Did they?
gnomes. We do need to deliver the head back to the Sovereign Spawn. Okay, but you're crying over Myrna, but she's not...
My sister, dead by Nir's hand. Myrna, I'm so sorry.
How did he kill her?
He did this
What
to
the
you.
hell is happening to you? Oh, that's our friendship. It's just being highlighted as such.
You're covered in dust. Wait. Isn't that a bruise?
Can we survive the poison to get to that door?
I'm your husband.
Do I have anything
It's my job.
that would let me survive poisons?
Please. No. Myrna. Can't be.
Let's pop a quick save in case I screw something up. Gale would be the one who has things like that. We want to drink that. I don't know how long it lasts. Until long rest, okay. And I can just walk in the poison cloud without any issues, huh? Okay, cool. Let's open that lock. Do it. Nice. Let's open the door. Ancient temple. Why is that labeled chasm? I could have Gale cast slow falling on me and just jump straight down there. Or I should be able to. Yep, that's lava. That's where we found a piece of adamantium. Adamantine, whatever you call it.
I swear. I'm your husband. It's my
Well,
job.
his head is missing.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's pop our level up. We should just be able to do what we're doing with it a lot quicker this time. We did take that off and add it to this. And then we took this off and replaced it with this one. And then Shadowheart. We don't really have anything to do with Shadowheart except maybe change her spells, and we wanted to take that off and replace it with that. Let's do that one as well. Karlak. We're not changing our bestial heart, but we are going to gain the aspect of bear. And Gale. Gain a level 3 spell slot. Can do a transmuter stone. We're going to gain Melf's acid arrow. And the glyph of warding.
It was over in a flash.
And then we want to remove that to replace it with that. And then we want to remove that to replace it with that.
Not right.
Blood. No,
So sorry.
never mind.
Okay, was there anyone else to kill around here? Not the Rothies. Those guys are cool. Rothies. We did everything up here, right? Yeah, this leads up here. Okay. And then, did we kill the guys who were down here? I think we did.
What to do?
Wait, also, he said here we repay our debts and that can go to camp. And you can have this for your help saving us. But what did he give us? I don't see anything that he gave us. Scrolls go to Gale. Oh, hey, there's this asshole. Oh, wait, you're not the asshole. I'm sorry. I take that back.
You did it! What now?
You're free. Baldur is taking the others across the wait for them there. This is free. Meet them at the dig site. Gale and Karlak approves.
I'll join the others. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
You better not. Okay, did we ever get past this gate?
Better not be.
No, we did not. Is this the lift to the surface that he mentioned? You're about to progress your adventure. No, we're not ready yet. We have more things to do. Okay, let's go to the Myconoid colony. Hey there, Tola.
I'm coming along. Just not fast enough. Any word on my people?
Yeah, I saved them.
You did? Then I owe you more than I can ever repay. Thank you.
Killed the Durgar that were hunting you.
I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start.
Nope, I've killed all the ones who...
Don't know. Longer than I'd like.
Who were guarding your
but
people
a slow
too.
recovery
All
is
of
still a
them.
recovery.
They all dead. Hey buddy, we got that. We got the head of Nier that you wanted.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I brought you Nier's head.
The drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Am I Peacebringer and Life Chanter? Or does Life Chanter replace Peacebringer? How does that work?
As our circle
Hello,
grows,
puppy.
so shall your
Thank you.
song.
Thank you for the
Wherever
kiss.
you go, only listen, and you may
Up, up.
hear it.
Up, up. Ooh. You receive Envoy's Amulet. Rare. Voice of the Circle class action. Do you want lap time? You just have to jump up. Why are you being so silly? Grant an ally a +2 bonus on all persuasion checks. Okay. it would take my amulet slot, which I don't want to take that one off yet. Thank you. That's pretty nifty. Blooming Drowhead. Forests of mushrooms sprout from near skin, eyes, and open mouth, cheerily feeding on clotted blood. Can we just take that? Are we supposed to just take that? It's considered a quest item now? I mean, okay. Sprouting Timask. Okay, let's see. What else do we got going on? Discover the history of Prince Orpheus. I'm not going to do that anytime soon. We're not getting to Baldur's Gate anytime soon. Not that anytime soon. That's Moonrise Towers. That's also Moonrise Towers. Oh, we need to go talk to the tieflings. I don't know if we're ever going to steal that sacred idol. Bridge connecting Underdark to Sharon Temple is gone. There may be someone in Faerun with the knowledge needed to unlock the necromancy of Thay. Okay. Bring Karlach to a mechanic who can fix her heart. We don't really care about Will. We don't really care about Asturion. Gale. And we'll have to wait and see on that one.
Perhaps Amelia is right.
Acorn truffles. So the only thing left to do that I know of, at the very least, is partying with the tieflings. Or whatever it is they do. Okay. Because they're all here, ready to go.
Elturel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life.
She's
for
got
us.
birds tattooed on her face. That's pretty cool.
I'm glad you killed all the goblins. I hope you made them scared.
I only killed most of them, not all of them.
It smells bad out here. I want to go home.
Shut up, child.
Need help, Icaron? I left my sword in the cave. Don't tell, but I don't want to touch it again.
Okay.
Don't I know it? There's 2 more boxes after this
Just
one.
climb right over the child.
God, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
Yeah, you're dumb. Ooh, water for Karlak.
Hold still.
Moldy cheese.
I'll
No,
kiss
thank
when
you.
you've stopped bleeding, you lump.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Always a deal to be done, even now.
Do you really have anything worth trading? Last time you did not. A thief tool. Glyph of warding. I mean, really you don't. We'll just take your gold, I guess. There you go. You've got some gems and a battle axe. And
Try not to die up there.
is that a tall joke?
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
Oh my gosh, stop with the terrible pathfinding.
I hate you. You killed all the goblins, and now we can't practice swords anymore.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Practice it anyway. Gex.
We did it. I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay. Come on, you're not picking a gift for your sweetheart. Grab a blade.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to help.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you
would have
didn't.
lost that coin.
You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
You're welcome. Scroll of Darkness and Scroll of Firebolt.
You took care of the goblins.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
Oh, they buried one
You've
of
solved
the
one
people.
problem for us. Guess
You killed the goblins.
We did it. We actually did it! He'd be proud of you.
Here lies Cannon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed.
That'll change from now
Aw.
on, I promise.
R.I.P. Cannon. Wonder if the bitchy lady who was up here is still around somewhere. Yep, she's still here.
What a mess. I wonder if the goblins have anything valuable on them.
So you're still just a dumb bitch. Okay, got it.
That's it. We can head to the city.
Yep, you sure can.
I'm going to have to write a song about you now, but truly, thank you.
I was hoping somebody would have something more interesting to say. Everybody on the lift. Do I have the power to go invisible? I will still want to steal that idol if at all possible, just because I want to. There we go. It's a gale thing. Give this guy invisibility. Separate out.
That way.
No, not Gale.
I'm still alive, so that's progress. Light on my feet. This calls for careful footwork.
Can we successfully steal it while invisible?
Please return, Master, before it's too late.
What was that condition we received?
For a 10-day.
The air feels different.
Proficiency in nature and animal handling. I feel like this is gonna not work, but oh,
just on a view.
what do you mean you can't reach the destination? Who sees us? Who is seeing us?
Softer than a whisper.
Wait. That Halson?
Breathe quiet.
That might be Halson. Or this person who's following Halson around.
Better be cautious.
I forget I can just hold shift.
Don't want to draw any attention. Maybe if I just...
No, don't. Why are you walking right into that person's line of sight? Steal it from this side where they don't see you.
We're okay.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Yeah, it just ain't gonna work.
Have to keep going.
We're not doing that. Okay, well. Good enough. Let's go tell them that we're not getting the idol. The little thief child is going to be disappointed. He's over here. Or she? I genuinely don't know.
Something's on my mind.
Hold still. Yes? I've got places to be. I'm sure
Hi,
you do
beautiful
too.
puppy. I don't have the idol.
Damn it! Having that stashed away would have made life a lot easier.
Well, okay. Got it marked as complete. That's what I wanted.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate mind.
We decided to keep it for ourselves. That is not what happened. We decided not to steal it. We did let Thola know already. Thank you for the kiss, Daddy loves you. Okay. Okay, you're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Look at that tail wag. Look at that happy face. Look at that beautiful puppy. He got a new bandana because he had spa day today. If we just hide all the completed parts. I mean, that's a silly checkbox. It literally just makes the one line go away. Okay, interesting. Oh, there's tutorials.
Don't be breaking your back before we get to Baldur's Gate.
I won't. I'm not 10 anymore.
Don't I know it? But there's 2 more boxes after this one.
Let's see what these guys have to say.
Our fate running off like you did.
Oh, I did not, so you're welcome.
We made it somehow.
Somehow? I'm the somehow, you stupid. Okta. Why did you...
Back to worrying about road rash. Well, that's not a bad problem.
Well, she's right here. You could have walked straight to her, but you climbed over this crate and over here just to talk to her. Like, what the hell? Oh. No, don't talk to Gale.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
We don't need to talk to you. You just got in the way. Those are for Karlak.
Until we make the coin for a proper ox, maybe.
One sorrow ended.
Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Everyone just has boring things to say.
We didn't die today.
Yeah, you could die tomorrow. That is something worth remembering.
Fighting, you run, and you do not stop. This lot better get used to bed.
You think we'll stay in Baldur's Gate long?
That goes to Shadowheart.
It's a big city, lots of opportunity.
But El Terrell.
Don't let that place cast a shadow on your head forever.
I guess things are already better. I've learnt a lot.
There we go, boy. Now, back to packing.
Ooh. Take all of that. Potion of invisibility. Yes, please. Gale can carry it.
If we get separated or need to break camp fast, remember, find the river and follow it.
I swear the pathfinding in this game is the stupidest. I'm just gonna perpetually be complaining about that, so I apologize.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change.
Shadowheart versus Lae'zel. I'll miss Lae'zel. But I guess it was never going to work with that artifact on the line.
I wasn't trying to talk to you, Karlak.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will...
Shut up. You suck.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins. I knew you were a...
Yep, that was me, alright. Okay, they said that they'll meet us in camp. There's Volo doing God knows what.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. My research.
Oh yeah, he just wants to give me a lobotomy. Nope.
You won't find a more learned opinion on.
No, Volo, we've told you that before. They said they would meet us at camp. I don't know how that works, but here goes nothing. Yep. Let's do a long rest. Okay, here we go.
No, an owlbear.
They're all at our camp.
Patience.
Having performance. Behold.
Ooh, shiny. Sure, we'll clap. Be a good sport about it.
Adoring applause.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins.
Look at them.
You're a beautiful
How
boy.
happy they are. We did that.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Me too. Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate.
I need to... No.
Okay. You don't know what you want.
Sherry! Or possibly turnip.
You don't even know your own language. Got it? Oh wait, that's Will.
It's a bed and a for me.
God, what's that
Master
smell?
Ranger.
Sulfur?
Without you.
Bizarre.
What the hell was that, Will?
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Up, up. Up, up. You alright? It's no par without you. Or what exactly do you think you're doing? Get ass back to the party.
Really? I'm honored.
Oh, puppy, I love
In
you.
truth,
You're a
I
good
don't
boy.
feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud
Oh.
over the night.
Oh, you got
I'm a
elbows.
devil.
You got
I love
elbows
the
in my
people from
gut.
the grove, but I unsettle them, as I seem to unsettle everyone. You don't want a devil. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see. And the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
You have some fetching horns. I'm envious.
Ouch. You don't need to mock, but off with you. This is your day.
What if I want to
Have a
dance with you?
dance. Enjoy the music.
Can't you tell why I really followed you out here? Wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
In truth, I always enjoyed a bit of pomp.
Do you
I
like
once
pomp,
beat the
Mr.
Baldrin
Puppy?
record for the most sarabands, much to the exhaustion of the good lady. I imagine you're fairly skilled with your... You cut quite a fine figure.
Hmm.
But who am I fooling? I can't go back to
A
that
dance
life.
and maybe a kiss. Okay. We did say we were gonna try to seduce every member of our party, so...
You drive a hard bargain.
Cool. Oh, what was that facial expression, Will? Okay. Beautiful puppy.
Well, then.
Beautiful
You've got a party to
puppy.
get back to. After all, tonight is about you.
I mean, is it? Is it really a party?
There will be another time.
Okay. There will be another time for us. Why are you over here all alone, Gwex? Hanging out with Withers?
Think of it. No more. We'll be in a.
Any thoughts, Withers?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Nope. I wonder if he could resurrect Lizelle just so she can die again. That would be interesting.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two. Nice.
Perhaps it...
Hey. Good, good. Karlak, what do you think?
Would you look at this place? It's nice to be some... and with good potations too.
Do you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding sword. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson.
You enjoying
fast.
yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm
She's
celebrating my
so
freedom
spirited and I
our
love it.
friendship. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
I've drummed up enough courage to tell you how much I like you.
Ah, come on. Let's not spoil an effective thing. You point, I rage, we win.
That's fair. I don't know if we're just terrible at seducing her or she can't be seduced.
Everyone seems to be in high. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find
Let
myself
me guess,
caring
yourself?
for? I think you'll find I've been showing ample concern. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives.
Not so odd, we did the right thing.
Odd. That's more easily said by some than... But nobody's here to debate
Tasty.
Shadowheart trails off and glances around at the party. She turns back to you, mildly surprised you're still there.
Mildly
I
surprised.
thought you might have wanted to mingle with the others.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, but I thought you might be keen to get away from me. Besides, I'm sure there's plenty of people who'll be keen to celebrate most thoroughly.
Maybe I'd like
with
to
you.
celebrate with you.
Maybe you would, but I'm not cruel enough to get your hopes up, in spite of what some might believe.
You're not that bad, no. You might pretend to be that bad from time to time.
I have no idea what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Now on you go, and happy hunting.
How can we see eye to eye?
What? Some advice on how to make me more bearable? I'm not half as mysterious as you might think. If you do that, well, I see no reason why we shouldn't get closer.
Interesting.
Now, enough about me. Haven't you seen the way Gale's been stealing looks at you?
Oh, okay. It's the night we bang Gale. I see. Lacrissa. Who are you?
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero.
Cool. Astarion?
You know, I never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives.
No one is toasting you. You're useless.
I hate it. This is awful.
Think of all the goblins you killed.
True.
He didn't kill any.
That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a
Whine
pat
all
on
you
my
want.
head
I'm having
and
fun.
vinegar for what? By all means, I'll be here.
No, it's probably not the right one if we were going to try to seduce him, but oh well. No big deal. Probably try to take the bottle directly from him.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling... But I need an angle. Any ideas?
Courage. Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it, honestly. I'd rather you didn't. Maybe a song about my mixed heritage. It's a point of pride for me. If I hear my name in a song, your life is forfeit. We'll just say how sexy I am.
One raunchy ballad coming up.
Perfect. Zevlor.
You have no idea. The singing we could probably do with...
There's not singing happening.
Go on. The others will kill me if I keep you all to myself.
Halcyon, you joined the
Go
party.
on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Thought you might care to have a drink with me.
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head.
I fail to
Before
see
you know
the
it,
problem.
I'd be breaking into... Then you have never heard me singing. Which makes you very fortunate.
Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do.
I'm sure there are. But there are many grateful people here. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine.
I'm pretty sure we have plenty of wine. There's no risk of it running dry.
I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
And by this, you mean...
Why, your naming. That ballad was but a crude preview of something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I
Goblin's
intend this
Bane.
tale to enrapture all.
Do you have something in mind?
Far too much. This is the very problem. Not to belittle your achievements to date, of course, but besting a dragon, a giant, a god, perhaps. I must deliberate. Go.
Okay, you deliberate.
Right.
We'll go back and talk to Gale in a minute.
None of that poetic stuff. Something like Goblin Sword. But
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Sounded dangerously close to a compliment.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night.
Crafty. Okay, well, I gotta go do my standard change what we look like every time we go back to camp. Let's click the randomize button. See what we get. Hey, a big nose and curly hair.
I'll be ruining it come morning anyway.
Alright, Gale, I've been told you would like to bang. I said a bang, a bang, a bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang, 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 bang. A bang, a bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang, bang, bang.
Beautiful
bang.
night, don't you think? It's a view I would once have shared with my companion. She preferred it when we were alone. Curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us.
Sounds fun.
Not everyone is comfortable being alone with their thoughts. Though, I speak of Tara, my Tressim. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year, giving up on myself. But Tara never did. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor.
You must
Not
be lonely
directly
with
to
only
Tara,
Tara
but to
for
these
company.
poor sometimes. I imposed it on myself after all. Tara did her best to keep my spirits up, of course. You're the first person I've spent any significant time with in a year or more.
The rest of our party doesn't count.
Spending time in your company, I realized that I may have left behind the greater part of my wit and sensitivity in my tower.
I rather like the Gale stood in front of me.
Wait, are you saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I think I've clearly had far too much wine. And you've had nowhere near enough. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue excitement. Go. Indulge
But
in the
you're the
frivolities.
frivolity.
They're good for the heart.
I genuinely don't know what we're supposed to do.
Two tiefling queens, frightful and fierce.
That's more like it. How many goblins did we kill? 10?
Let's make it 20.
That's
Scratch! Are you enjoying the party, Scratch? Are people giving you plenty of pets? Aw, I can't pet you. Aw, Roland won't play with you either? That's so rude. Okay. Click the go to bed button. I guess. Auto select. 10 garlic. No thank you. We need to go through some of this alcohol. There we go. That's some alcohol. I don't want to use all my garlic.
Celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Fantasizing where Gale could take you in the weave.
Or perhaps you will be the one taking him.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it
Well,
was well
okay.
deserved.
Journal update on the
It may be
Hellion's
some
Heart.
time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could.
You
I'm
did?
certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated.
Okay.
The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Sometimes.
We get a cure and the chance to hit these arseholes where they live. Sounds good.
I agree, Garlic. What's so dangerous? More from you than a lead towards some distant, dangerous prospect.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
And what do you suggest? Their absolute forces can tolerate such a place? How are you so sure Moonrise is where I have to go?
Nature speaks to me. Birds report what they've seen. And I've overheard goblins speaking of it too. Moonrise is at the heart of all this. I'm sure of it.
Okay. What do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually.
You're a beautiful boy.
You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars? I must see for myself.
Aridin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more.
Yeah.
From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
I already found the place you're talking about. It's called Grimforge. The way is clear. Sounds like the Underdark is a safer route.
You've already been. Impressive. You'll make me redundant at this rate. What did you find?
Found an elevator, but it leads right into the Shadow Curse.
That sounds like what you need. But the next part of the journey mightn't be straightforward. Or safe. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Okay. Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him
Shadowheart
from
won't like
unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Okay, but what about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
What about the others? Wrath, perhaps?
Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet. He wasn't able to stop Korga by himself.
No, he wasn't.
The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is
fair.
why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
That sounds fair, sure. Won't it cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try.
Hey!
Now,
What's up, Vinegar Bob? Welcome to the stream. What can I do for you? Rescue the Druid is complete. You really want to like this game. Okay. I don't know if I can make you like it, but I would be happy to do my darndest. What kind of games do you like to play? Or what kind of reason do you have for not liking it if you've tried so far? And mind you, I'm still not knowing much about this game. I'm doing a blind playthrough. I have avoided spoilers as much as possible, so I can't answer any questions about the game that are beyond how far we've gone so far. Which is a very weird way of phrasing that. But I think we're ready to get out of camp. We've got a lot of bull crap to sort through. This should go to Gale. This should go to Gale. That goes to Gale. Speaking of alchemical ingredients, all of those. I very much enjoy the game for a few reasons. One, it's basically D&D. It's like a D&D video game on crack. That can go to camp. And you have a wide range of freedom in the things that you can do. And that greatly appeals to me. I like to be able to have much choice, just the ability to have to make mistakes, as well as to make my own choices that aren't, there's not a right or wrong answer, just different. Let me see. You never played D&D or anything like it. Closest you come is like Skyrim, which you do like a lot. Kind of guy who says, yeah, and clicks next frantically whenever people say stuff in games. Okay, that is fair. So I've got a build. I'm as a rogue. Shadowheart's a cleric. Karlek is a barbarian, and Gale is a wizard. If it's something like that, where you just want to skip past all the nitty-gritty and just get to the combat, you can absolutely do that. You can build your character to be like a warrior. Maybe have Shadowheart on just for her healing abilities. Take Karlek on, take Will on. If you haven't found Will yet, he is also a fighter. He's a sword fighter. Take Lizelle on. You don't need to have magic. You don't need to have the ability to pick locks. You can bash down doors or just smash open chests, or you could just ignore all of that stuff. You don't even need to have a healer. You can just start picking up like all the healing potions you find and use them when you can. You do have that option and that freedom. You've got the capability to do that if that's the kind of thing that you would enjoy. If you watch me play, it's probably not going to be the kind of thing that you're going to enjoy necessarily. I don't want to turn you off from the stream. I appreciate you being here. But I do a lot of the sorting by inventory and taking my time to pick and choose what I think is going to be the best option and etc. like that. You don't have to. There is no shame in taking all of the nitty-gritty detail work out of it and just grabbing the biggest sword you find and to grab the biggest hammer you can find and the sharpest axe you can find and just smashing everything you come across. That is absolutely a valid way to play. And you don't have to talk to people and go through all of the dialogue and everything that we're going through. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You are also not a fan of turn-based combat and things decided by dice roll. That is a fair point. And not every game is for everyone, and if you do decide that this game is not for you, that is perfectly fine. As far as dice roll is concerned, there is a feature somewhere in here. that you can like reduce the karmic dice. There it is. You can use karmic dice to reduce the randomness. You can't completely eliminate dice rolls because that's just the system the game is built upon. But if you activate the karmic dice system, it prevents you from just getting super unlucky. It also prevents you from just getting super lucky over and over again. But the turn-based combat is how it is. It's the foundation of this game. So if you absolutely cannot stand turn-based combat, it simply won't be the game for you to play, and that is all right. Not every game is for everyone. It may be a game that you can enjoy watching because you don't have to sit there and do the tedious in your mind stuff if that's the part of it you don't like. It may just be something you can never find personal enjoyment, and that would also be completely valid. There is definitely aspects of it that I think you could enjoy. There is not a lot restricting you from playing the game your way. Like, you could just have you could set it up. It would take some setup to do it that way, but you could set it up so that, for example, you have your default attack automatically selected with like your melee weapon, and then you just go straight to using your melee weapon every single time. You can click through very fast, and you could turn the combat actions onto their fast setting and everything to minimize the amount of stopping and making a decision every turn there is to do. But you cannot eliminate it entirely, and that's just how the game functions. This, I think we want to go to camp. We're never getting rid of that. That's a trophy that was hard earned. I very much enjoy it. I have absolutely nothing but positive things to say about the game, but I have nothing but positive things to say about my car, but not everyone has the same opinion in cars as I do. The best thing that I could say is that everyone does love this game for a reason. The story is great. It's just, again, I don't know how it ends. I think I'm about close to the end of Act 1 if I'm understanding the context cues that I'm getting from how the story is progressing. But so far it is very great. There is a wide range of choices that you can make that have legitimate impact on the story. Like, if you know anything about storytelling games, like Telltale game series is kind of notorious for, oh yeah, you can make all the choices in the world, but no matter what you choose, it all ends up the same in the end, kind of a situation. That is not how this game is turning out. Oh, I gave you one too many. No, I'm just gonna go there. That'll be fine. Like, I could have... You saw me talking to Halsin, the druid leader, when you first got here. I could have attacked him or killed him. I could have made a conscious choice to try to kill every single druid in the entire grove. I probably would have died along the way, but it's something I could have tried to do. And you could have drastic consequences. The way the storyline will play out will be completely different. The overarching story will be the same. You were captured by mind flayers, implanted with a parasite, and you are going through the motions of trying to find a way to get this parasite out of your head. That's going to be the same, but the allies you make along the way, or the enemies you make along the way, or the items that you choose to use, or the decisions you choose to make have vast and drastically different effects on the game and how it's played. And if you like having control over the game, if you like having your decisions feel like they're real and meaningful, then you will definitely get enjoyment out of the game, even if it's not necessarily your favorite game or the genre you would prefer, or it's not even right up your alley, or however you would like to word it. Was that a wand? No, it's a quarterstaff. Nah. Yes, I do drive a Tesla. That is exactly right. And it is absolutely the best car for me, but it's not the right car for everyone, and that is a-okay. No one has to have the exact same car as me. Okay, all of these things need to go in your pouch, Gale. What the hell are you doing? Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I hate how your inventory gets unsorted all the time. This is just the worst. Okay, let's put all of that. Really? You stopped grabbing the ones that were up here? Yeah, I absolutely agree. My Tesla is by far the best car I have ever owned. It is a blast to drive. It's a lot cheaper on fuel. Oops, I missed that one. Let's grab all of the scrolls down to here, except we don't need to grab that. We don't need to grab that, or that, or that, or that, or any of those things. Why do you gotta be so difficult? No, I did not get the full self-driving package trial. Mine is out of date. I don't have the computer that's capable of handling that in my car, and I don't have the budget to pay $5,000 to have the new computer installed in my car. So I just do without, and it is still the greatest car I've ever had by a wide margin. Oh my goodness. I swear I've sorted this inventory before. Okay, you go over here. Are you the same thing as that? You look the same. Oh, okay, they're both antidotes, but they're different kind of antidote. Malice. Why do things disappear sometimes? It's so annoying. Like, it's not there anymore, but it's also not here. Where did it go? I don't know. It'll come back eventually, but it's still annoying in the meantime. Puppy, what are you doing? There it is. See, it came back. Whatever. No, you to you. What are you... Okay, this is just getting tedious now. I'm over it. Okay, I'm over that, Gale. You get your shit sorted out later. You got it. Drove you home a few times.
To recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
Yeah, I have the enhanced autopilot. I got that package when I bought my car originally, back in 2018, and it drives me like, I'd say 90% of the way. I have like a 30-minute commute every day, so I do we're not doing anything with lightning charges. We've decided against that. So if it's lightning charges, we just sell it. We've outgrown that. Not sure about the armor, what decisions we're gonna make there. We don't need that anymore. That is our dagger when we can finally use it. Jorgor's great sword. Create water. That one we decided against. Don't know about that. What do we learn? We're not proficient with scimitars, so we're not using that. Was this the one that Gale had to use the bless spell? But yeah, I have enhanced autopilot, so I'll use it. The majority of my commute, like 25 of my 30-minute commute every day, is on the highway. So I get on the highway and I just turn autopilot on, and then I'll just kick back and relax and enjoy the ride and not really stress about too much. It has the difference between before I got it and after I got it has been night and day in terms of the amount of stress and just effort I have to put into driving. Sure, let's just balance that as it is. Perfect. Good.
May you keep
good.
balance.
Good. It also has the what do you call it? The thing, advanced summon, supreme summon, something like that, where it's in the parking lot and like it's raining, so you hit the button and it'll drive out of the parking lot to pick you up at the front door to the store, like after you've done your shopping or whatever. That's pretty cool, but I don't think I trust it very much because it's kind of, I don't know, it's shifty. It doesn't seem like it's as accurate as it should be when it's in a parking lot surrounded by all the other things. We could steal this stuff. Here. Yoink. Yoink. And Volo's Complete Guide to the Behavior of Nymphs. We're stealing that too. And then we will send that to camp. You think this game is intimidating. Seems like there's too much information to parse. Someone who's never played proper RPGs. Don't even know what cantrip means. Okay, that's fair. That is the type of question I can answer for you. A cantrip is a magic spell that you can cast with no limits. So I've got my main character. I only have level 1 spells and cantrips. If you see, I've got 3 little squares here. That means I have 3 level 1 spell slots. So every time you take a long rest, you relax and meditate and get one with the universe again and get your spell slots back. But cantrips don't have spell slots. You can cast them as many times as you want. You can cast them over and over. You can use them infinitely. They're lower powered, they're generally weaker. So it's going to be something that's like this is just a firebolt. It does 2 to a maximum of 20 versus Gale has Fireball, for example. He's our wizard. And his Fireball can do 8 to 48 damage. And it's 8d6s. So if you're playing on a table, you get 6 regular 6-sided dice. Or pardon me, I can't count. You get 8 regular 6-sided dice, and you roll 8 dice all at once. The absolute worst you could do is roll 8 1s and you do 8 damage. The absolute best you can do is roll 8 6s, you do 48 damage, or anywhere in between. But that's a level 3 spell, and you only have a limited number of times that you can cast level 3 spells every rest, which is basically the way to look at it. Is like a gaming session could be considered a rest for how most tables play at a tabletop. In a video game format, you can just click this button here and go do a new long rest anytime you feel like you need to. So you have a bit more control over that. You don't need to factor it around all the friends you're playing at a table with, since it's a single player game. You can just abuse that mechanic if you want. You can get in one fight and then do a rest, and get in the next fight and do a rest. It kind of breaks the immersion of the game, but you absolutely could do that. But your cantrips are going to be things that you can do over and over and over again with no concern for how many times you've cast them, because you can never run out.
Adventure awaits.
I hope I've explained that clearly. I think it's a silly name to call them cantrips. Like,
as you wish.
What does the name cantrip mean? You're tripping over a can? I don't know. I didn't come up with the name. I didn't decide to call these things that. But that's what they're called. That's what they've been called forever. It's the strange ox. But yeah, there is quite a lot. There is a lot of information to parse. Something to remember is that you can always right-click on anything and hit examine. That's not exactly true. You can't like right-click on the dirt and hit examine, but any item that you can interact with, you can always hit examine. And then you could always hover over anything to get a tooltip. And if, for example, that tooltip is right here and it has carrying capacity, and you're like, I don't know what carrying capacity means, you can always press T. It'll kind of gray out everything except the tooltip that highlights, and then you can move your mouse to the tooltip itself and then get more information about carrying capacity. And then you can do this recursively, so you can go get more information about the strength, and then you can go and get more information. Okay, what's a check? And then you can go, okay, you could do this recursively, and it's like an entire encyclopedia, and you can open up page after page after page of information, and then you can clear it all out when you're done. So if you're new to this type of a system, it can be a lot, and it can be very overwhelming. And if it's something you're interested in trying, I guess the most important thing I could say for it is it's just a video game. It's not that big of a deal. You can pause and have as many saves as you want. So you can pop a save and try something, and if it doesn't work the way you wanted it to, you haven't lost anything except 30 seconds of your time. And if you've been a viewer and you've watched us, you'll see that we do that too. I can personally tell you that I've played D&D for 20 years. I've got much experience with tabletop role-playing games, and I still run into situations where like, I'm not sure quite what this is or what it means. Let's just pop a quick save and test it out, and if I just fucked up my life and got killed by accidentally enraging a lava elemental, then easy peasy, we can just reload the save. You don't have any risk. And if you forget to make a save, it's not that big of a deal either, because it's just a video game. You can die and then, oh no, you died. You can start a new game, or you can reload from your last save, or you can do whatever it is that you feel like doing. And we've done lots of those mistakes too. I've had quite a few TPKs, total party kills, where everyone in my party dies and I run into a brick wall where you can't back up anymore. And that's still not the biggest deal, because you can always just come back and try again. We've had a few instances where we just got our ass kicked so bad that we're like, okay, we're just walking away from that scenario, and maybe we'll come back at a future time. Like, for example, nope, not that one. This one here. Let's go here just to give it a try. So this, the Githyanki Kresh here, they kicked our asses so bad about 2 weeks ago that we just have not come back. And so, yeah, we just walked away and we're like, okay, well, we don't want to bother with you because you will kill me dead faster than I could do anything about it. But now that we're on the topic, let's go back and give it another try.
I've got a long road ahead.
Why did you stop? Why did you stop? Go down there.
Press ahead.
That was weird. So they got a dragon, but the dragon doesn't want to fight us. It flies away at the beginning of the fight, along with this guy, who is the most powerful person in the group. But the rest of them, they just straight stomped us into next week. And it was such an overwhelming defeat that we're like, yep, we're coming back to this later, if ever. So yeah, it might as well be now that we try to come back. Let's try Blessing. Let's run in there. Oh, we're a bit stronger now. So let's activate it and see what happens.
Walking right within my blade.
We're gonna skip over all this dialogue.
Tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
You would have done so already if you didn't want something from me. Give us guidance, Shadowheart. Nice. Do we have any more dice unlocked?
Perceptive.
I don't know.
You to a vet. You attune. Help us find it, and I will leave your blood beneath your skin unspilled.
What is this weapon you're
Do not
after?
speak. Your bleating offends my ears.
He begins to move his hand in a quick flurry of gestures.
Silently interpret. Hey, nice. Last time we failed to interpret what he was doing.
He's casting detect thoughts.
Resist. Nice. Ha.
Nothing even approaching a useful thought in that skull. I ought to just kill you.
Why are you hesitating? Try it, I dare you. No, because he will kill us. We need him to leave. You've no right to decide my fate. And let's charm him. Where did my... I thought we used our advantage to charm him.
I have every right. I am Beretta. Show this worm its place.
At once. Attack her!
Okay, he is gonna leave. At the very least, he will leave. I would love to hear your joke. As long as the dragon doesn't eat me. Okay, I get to go first, so we can do a shatter that will hit all 4 of those guys. That's worth it. Did they all save? They all saved? They all saved and I failed my save. I lied. That was not worth it after all.
Jimmy on the go.
No, wait. We can throw... Who is that? Flaming Fist Mercenary. Okay, we don't care about him. Shoot. I thought that would explode. Do I have something to throw that will explode now? Shadowheart, can you give her one of these? Just give her one. That'll do. Throw this. Throw it right there. Perfect. Set them all on fire. Okay, that's fine. Trip attack. And you missed. Nice. How does a Marxist stop a capitalist from farting? How does a Marxist stop a capitalist from farting? I got nothing. How? I genuinely have no clue where you're going with that. 50%, 60%. Go after this one. Nice. Oh yeah, we're doing better this time than we were last time. Shove that guy. Shove that guy into the fire. Nope, you fail. Okay. You completely wasted your Misty Step. You must seize the beams of production. Nice. I was not expecting that, and I think it's great. You're level 6, you're level 5, you're level 5. So you're the leader. So let's do a Melf's acid arrow at you. Nice. Dark vision, movement speed, acid resistance, cold resistance. We'll do an acid resistance and then give that to Shadowheart. Oh, you're too far away. We'll get closer.
6.
And then give Shadowheart acid resistance because she's standing in the acid. You can't. Too far away still. Well then, don't, I guess. Cold person. Karlach, go do this.
What's it gonna take?
Ooh, a double critical. That was awesome. Reckless. And you still missed even after being reckless.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Shoot that person. Ooh, 15 damage. Nice. You can just come this way because that guy's over there. Oh, 13. Ouch. Shadowheart. Smashy, smashy, please. Tenacity. You can heal yourself. Perfect. Okay. That could have ended a lot worse. Let's just go for ice. And you miss. Oh well. It was worth a try. Shadowheart is got hit with an arrow of Ilmater, which sucks. Yeah, we'll give her the acid resistance. Nice. And then come this way. Perfect.
Can't slow down.
Archer duel. Shot him in the face. Suck it.
Put him
Kill him. Wow, that sucked. 15 damage to their face. Okay, that's good enough. Ow, you shot me in the face.
My wounds are too much to bear.
Wow. Going for the archer duel was not the right decision to make. Tenacity. Well, that sucked. You missed. And you missed again. Nice. Good job. Where the hell did you go? How did you become invisible? I don't like that. Where'd the other guy go? There he is. Target is too far and path is interrupted. Well, come over this way.
Haste.
Okay, you got that one dead. Okay. Can we just attack blindly where we think you are? We can, but it failed. Let's try over here. Nope. Okay, get out of the acid.
Survival is all that matters.
Drink a potion.
Death's close at hand.
And then you're chill. Attack. Not that one. Attack over here. Nope. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, well, that gives Gale a perfect opportunity to use Bone Chill. And we missed because I'm dumb. Karlak, chop. Chop again.
Whatever comes.
Help him up.
I'm ready.
He's gonna bleed out. Thank you. Why are we trying to kill them? What do we get if we win? That's a good question. It's part of the quest. One of the leads, because the overarching story again is we have parasites in our head and we want to get them out of our head. One of the leads to how to get them out of our head was finding the Githyanki, because they might have a way to do that. So the original idea of trying to talk to them was to get the follow the lead to try to get the parasites out of our head. That's to Wares. That can go to Wares too. So you eventually find these guys and you're like, hey, I want to go talk to them, but they're assholes and they attack you instead. Which is basically all that's about. Heck yes. Add that to our wares. Okay, hold on, Karlak. You need to do your job here and start carrying this stuff. You're the pack mule after all. Or you're supposed to be. The reason that I was just preparing to fight them in the first place is because I had gone to them, been like, oh hey, they'll help us. We can talk to them about how to proceed from here. And instead, we went through the full version that I kind of skipped through most of it of they're assholes and they'd rather try to kill us. Studded leather armor. That's worth adding to our wares. Githyanki crossbow. Ooh, that's a better crossbow than the one I currently have. Oh, but it's a heavy crossbow. So before this, it's been a mission that's in our list of quests that's been stuck on, that we've been stuck on and unable to proceed until now because we can search their corpses to find probably this. This can go to Gale. That should go to Wares. That should go to Wares. This is probably the quest item.
Unusual runes are etched on the slate. forming an array of arcs and circles.
Focus. Perhaps we can reveal its secrets. In essence, I'm only trying to kill them because they were trying to kill me. And we wanted to talk to them because they may have hints on how to get these parasites out of our heads.
Magical energy courses through the slate. You are flooded with understanding. A mystical map glows before you, revealing a Githyanki refuge within a temple at the mountain pass. This must be the crash that Lae'zel seeks. The slate also reveals the Githyanki's purpose. They are combing the Sword Coast in search of a polyhedric relic of great importance to their queen.
Yep, that was it. So now if we check, that little diamond symbol is gone. And now the Find the Githyanki Crash mission has moved to here because that's where we'd proceed along. So we're going to just finish looting these corpses. That's not worth enough for us to bother with. Karlach, you're the strong one. Start carrying all the heavy stuff. Also... oh, that does the same for you. Harold is a heavy crossbow. We want you to keep having Harold. Harold is better. Oops, what was in your corpse? Yep, we want that. That's worth adding to our wares. That's also worth adding to our wares.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, let's drink a potion. Or two. That's good. That's good. A pouch. What's in the pouch? Ooh, some gems. So this bridge is just out. The dragon destroyed it. And whatever is over here, we'll never know. Or maybe. Can I do this? Is that enough to let me jump over there? No, I still can't reach it. Okay. Alright. We're a little beat up. Oh, that's probably... tie up any loose ends before advancing. Okay, nope, we're not going to go there yet, because there was one other way that we could have gone that was actually by the goblin camp. This way. Wait, what's this way? How have we not gone in this direction yet? Which way is south? Is this way south? No, that way is not south. So then this way is south. Well, yeah, that's true. I have not gone in this direction yet. Let's do one of our short rests just to regain some HP.
That helped.
Nice. I did not realize that I just had completely not gone in this direction at all. Okay, well there's a cache over this way. Let's go find it. Oh, there it be.
Open up. Seems simple enough.
Fleet Fingers. Once per turn after where dashes or takes a simple action, they can jump without using a bonus action. Nice. That goes to... is that the throwable one? That's the throwable one. That goes to Shadowheart. That goes to Shadowheart. Those two things go to camp, and I don't know about that one yet, so we'll just hold on to it for now. Rogue's morsel.
That's curious.
Wait, what? A burrow under the tree? What is in the backpack? More gold. Nice, we like gold. A bronze necklace, that can go to our wares. This could go to Gale. That can go to Gale. Nice. We don't need to keep the backpack though. Possible to play the game with a party of 1. Yes. You can. You're gonna be... It's gonna be very hard to play with 1. The game is... The difficulty of the game is designed to be played with 4. But you can always just go here and just change the difficulty down to the easier difficulty. And you could... We'll just do a quick example here. We'll do a quick save so we can do this without messing anything up.
That contraption's a hot
Yep,
ticket
that's fine.
item.
Go back to camp.
Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
Go to camp, please. Thank you. Shadowheart.
It seems that, in fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it. A problem for another time.
I don't care. Go back to camp. Gale.
Githyanki patrolling these wilds is an unexpected surprise. I question
Go
the
back to
wisdom of
camp.
that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp.
There you go. And then you've only got your main character to deal with. And you don't have all the decisions to make. If you're gonna do that, you definitely want to pop your difficulty down to easy because it's balanced for 4 players. And you know, I've never actually tried this before, so it'll be new for me, but I'm fairly certain it'll still be even very difficult on easy with only 1 character in your party, but it would be a viable way to do it. Maybe it's like a challenge run or something. I don't know. Let's see if I can find a fight to get into. Oh, there's blood over here. What has caused the blood? Demir and Joel. Hey Demir, you want to talk?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Why did you come here?
My sister went to Ethel.
Okay.
Husband died. Wants him back.
Ethel can raise the dead? Anything I should be wary of?
Don't drink the water.
Where are you from?
Farm out by Baldur's Gate.
Who are you?
Demir.
Any family?
The spell's power wanes.
Okay. I have this spell called Speak with Dead. You can use it to talk to any corpses that you come across. You only get to use it once every long rest. So, again, it goes into the whole balancing the powerful abilities with your party kind of a thing, but in a single-player video game format, I could realistically talk to him and then take a long rest so I get my spell back, and then just talk to this guy right away. But that's not how most people would normally play the game. Normally you would be, well, we're not going to sit here and wait an entire day waiting overnight just to talk to this other guy too, kind of a thing. Don't get mad. I mean it. I'm only leaving these notes so you don't panic and do something stupid. Going to the hag. I owe it to Condor to make things right. You know you do the same for me. I'll be back. Not a word to mail. Alright, she has enough on her plate. Yep, we're picking that up. Mugwort. Hey, I wonder if this is the other side of that place that we were at before. A chevron? What the heck is a chevron? We'll take the carrot. Okay, I picked up the chevron by mistake. I thought I was picking up the potato. Where is my inventory? What is a chevron? Is it in my food? Oh, it's a steak. It's a goat steak. Goat steak is called chevrons. Now I know. Let's see if we can find a fight, just to... I gained 90 experience for finding a new place.
Be cautious.
Oh, there's traps around here. This is probably not a good idea. To just wander through the water. Oh dear. Well, we popped a quick save and we're just doing this to demonstrate. So let's just... Let's get into a fight with one person just to see how that works. I've never done that before. I don't have advantage against you. I just want to do a sneak attack, damn it. Ooh, apples. It's a poisonous apple. Well, okay, fine. Let's just... I don't know who these people are, but it's just for demonstration purposes. Let's see how a fight works in easy mode with only one person in my party. Chèvre is goat in French. Oh, interesting. Let's see what happens. I'm probably gonna get killed, but I don't know. We turned it down to easy. Let's see. Bloodlust on Redcap. Oh, they're all coming for me. Come on, puppy. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. There's a good boy. Say hello to Vinegar Bob. He right there. Say hello. He's a good boy. Okay, well, let's see. You're the one who's almost dead. Perfect. And then... Can we shove you? Hey, that didn't do much, but it did something. Oh. Ow. Oh, that was impressive. Let's shatter these guys. 20 to you, but 4 to you. We'll drink a potion. Ooh, I saved that time. Ha, you missed. Oh, you kicked me down. That's rude. You're closer to being dead. We'll attack you. Oh, your puppy. You're so beautiful. Oh, nope. Okay, I got my ass kicked. Okay, so that's kind of how it goes. I mean, my build is a rogue, so I'm not combat oriented. So maybe if my build was more closer to like Karlach, or we're focused on combat and we have more health and we have better armor, that might be a viable strategy. Pop it down to easy mode and just go all ham on one character. And because of the freeform nature of how the game works, if it's something you wanted to try, you want to give this game a try, you absolutely could. Try with one character, and then when you get a feel for it, maybe after you're used to that one character and you got a flow and rhythm to it, then go back to camp and pick up a second character and try balancing 2 characters and see how that works for you. You could always go back to having only 1 character, or you could always try expanding and going up to the maximum of 4 characters. It definitely has opportunity for you to try. And again, you can get very, very in-depth with all the complicated nitty-gritty of it, or you can just ignore all of that, grab a big sword, and just do sword attack every single time. Sword attack, hiya, every time. And I'm probably going to get my ass killed. You can just go straight for a regular sword attack.
Soldier, I need your help.
Yeah, I'm going to help you die, because we're just playing around. Okay, she's dead. Your turn, Gale. Will they really just stand here and watch me killing them and just not do anything about it?
I cannot die. Please help me.
Of course you can die. Here you go, I'll help. Yeah, so your allies will just let you kill them. Interesting. But you could, you know, not just fucking around and playing with your own allies and just testing the mechanics. You absolutely could just approach combat in this way and just go the most simplest, straight attacking every time, not worrying about any of the fancy stuff. Shoot arrows. There you go, they're all dead. Easy peasy. Blow up Gale's corpse. I thought I said drop this. Do I have to give it to me and then I can drop it? Oh, yeah. I guess a dead body can't drop something. That makes sense. Perfect. Something says 5 to 40 damage seems pretty bad. Can you do something like pick up a skill or something? Kind of. So your damages is going to be based on dice rolls. 5 to 40 is actually a very good damage range because that's going to average around 20 damage. And I'm level 6, and I average probably around like 10 damage per hit. But either way, if you look right here, this shows your damage range. You have a 1d10, or if you're wielding it two-handed, you get a 1d8 instead because you don't get to focus all your attention on this sword. Plus 4. The plus 4 is governed by a few things. My dexterity, because this is a finesse weapon, I get to use dexterity to determine how much damage I do. And if you have like any bonuses, like it's a +1 sword, so you get an automatic +1 to everything. So basically the way the damage is calculated is you have a 10-sided dice and you roll that 10-sided dice. And if you roll, let's say, a 6, then you add whatever bonuses you have. You get a +1 from your weapon enchantment, and you get a +3 from your, in this case, dexterity modifier, because I have a dexterity of 17. Really, the only way to reduce that range is to increase your modifiers. So if I didn't have any modifiers, it would be 1 to 10, which technically is the exact same range, but 5 to 14 is a much narrower scope. Like the absolute worst damage I can do if I hit is 5 damage. So that's kind of is the answer to that question. But yeah, the type of the weapon that you're using as well as how you're using it. Like, this is a versatile weapon, so you can use it as one-handed or two-handed. If you see a versatile weapon, you've got two different things here. So if I'm holding this sword with two hands, I'm going to do more damage than if I'm only holding it with one hand. But then this sword does 2d6s because the type of sword is different. This one does 1d4 because it's a dagger. This staff does 1d8 or 1d6 because it's versatile, but it's a staff. Pardon me. So the type of weapon you have determines which dice and how many of those dice you will use to determine your damage. But there are modifiers and stuff that can change that, but it will never change the dice. So if your range is a d10, the amount of damage you do will always have a variance of 10 between 1 and 10, but where that variance lies and how much the minimum to the maximum is will be determined by the bonuses that you have. Isn't 5 to 40 bad compared to, say, 5 to 15 to 25? They would both be good. They both would genuinely be good. A 15 to a 25 would probably be something like... how would you calculate that out using dice? Maybe like... I can't think of a way to calculate that out off the top of my head. A 5 to 40 would be something like 4 d10s plus 1. All that would be 5 to 41. But these are just example numbers. So if it was 5 to 41, it would be like 4 d10s plus 1. On average, each d10 is going to balance out at 5.5. And the math of that we can demonstrate real quick. We'll open a notepad. So if you have a d10, you can roll anything from 1 to 10. So if you go for the average, if you roll the highest or the lowest, you'd say a 10 or a 1, and those balance each other out. A 2 balances with the 9, the 8 balances with the 3, the 4 balances with the 7, and the 5 balances with the 6. You have equal chance of rolling any of these numbers. But if you get the average of it, you're actually going to be getting 5.5 as your average, because any of these things is going to balance at 5.5. And that's with 5 d10s, or pardon me, that's with 4 d10s to make maximum of 40. To do the same thing with a smaller die, to get a maximum of 40 with like a d8, you do 5 d8s. If you have 4 d10s and they each do 5.5, you would have 22 average damage. If you have 5 d8s, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They would all balance out the exact same way. 1 balances with 8, 2 balances with 7, 3 with 6, and 4 with 5, and average out to 4.5 per die. And then if you're going out to 5 of them, 4.5 times 5 would actually be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 19, 20, 22.5. So you actually do have a 0.5 damage per attack average if you're going to smaller dice. So let's see if we do 10 d4s, which would be the same thing as maximum of 40 damage if you did that all in a single attack. You have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. They balance out to 2.5 each. 2.5 times 10 is 25. So yeah, actually, the smaller dice you use, the better your average damage is going to be. Yep, there we go. We just calculated it out ourselves. Yeah, I think that answers your question. So if you have 10 d4, you would have a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 40. If you have 5 d8, you'd have a minimum of 5 and a maximum of 40. I guess I could have looked at it this way. Because your minimum on your range, the average on your range is going to change. That checks out. That math checks out. So if we're trying to look at something like 15 to 25, well, let's go for 20 to 40. No, hold on. That's not what I'm trying to say. What is 5 to 40 averages around like 22. We just calculated it out. So if we're trying to make an average 22 with a smaller range, 22 if we go down by 4, 22 would go 18 to 26. That would be more consistent, but how would we get that with dice? Making it a dice roll that calculates out to that. We'd have to have it'd be how would I calculate that out with dice? That's a good question. We need to have a front end and a back end difference that is both based on the bonus modifier. So if the bonus modifier is, say, +5, it would be a 21, and then what's 18 minus 5? 13. I mean, we could say that's a 14 and call that a 19 just to get numbers. We can call this a 7. Wait, that's not how math works. That is not how math works. The bonus would have to be huge. The bonus would have to be very huge. Call that +15, and that would be 11 on this end, or 4 on that end. So that could be a 12, and then that could be a 27, and then it would be 4 D3s, which D3s don't exist, but in a computer game you could have a random number generator between 1 and 3. 4 D3s would give you minimum of 1, 1, 1, 1 for 4, and a maximum of 3, 3, 3, 3 for 12. And then you would have a bonus of +15 at the end. So we average that out. It would be, a D3 would average a straight 2. So 2, 2, 2, 2 would be 8. And then 8 plus 15 would be 23. So if we have 4 D3s, we could also call it, go 3 to 12 and make it 3 D4s, which is actual dice, which balance out at 2.5. 2.5 times 3 would be 7.5. Plus 23, or plus 15, would be 22.5. So if we had a range of 15, that would be 18 to 27, which would be an average of 22.5 rounding up to 23. So that would be right next to, I think it doesn't make a difference. Trying to calculate it out exactly on a little notepad like this where I can't draw is a little bit more difficult. My brain doesn't work on this type of a screen as well as it does writing it on a piece of paper. But if I'm doing my math right, it would be almost identical on average. With doing dice rolls, you still have you could get very unlucky and roll a bunch of 1s and only end up doing the minimum of 18 damage, but you could also get very, very lucky and roll a bunch of, in this case, 4s, and then end up doing 27 damage. So you've got your highs and your lows. Doing something that's like a range like this of 3d4s plus 15, it would make it more consistent, but in the long run, it wouldn't really change any of the outcomes. if I'm doing my math right, which again, take that all with a grain of salt. I'm not that smart. But that's good. This is good. This is good. Either way is good because an average of that much damage per attack is pretty insane. The growth rate, it's not like, you know, Mario where you collect a coin and it's worth 100 points and every coin is worth 100 points, but it might as well be 1 point because you could just negate the 2 zeros at the end of every single number and it wouldn't change any of the fundamentals of the game. Every single individual point in this type of a system matters, and every single 1 point you increase counts because one tiny point does make a difference. I'm level 6. I've got a good month of playing this game. We've played about 2 hours a day, 3 days a week, so 6 hours a week, whatever that maths out to. And we're only level 6 in that time. And again, I'm taking it slow. You could rush through the game and take it faster. But my maximum hit points is like 45. Where is my hit points? My maximum hit points is like 45. So if you average 22.5 damage per hit, you would kill me in 2 hits on average. You could potentially kill me in 1 if you roll that hypothetical 40 and then you get like a bonus action on there. That is a lot of damage, and that's why it's good. It is an insane amount of damage, especially for early in the game. You weren't thinking about dice, just made those numbers up, so the median would be 20 in both cases. That's fair. I can't just use made-up numbers to explain the system because the system uses dice, and it simply won't work with completely falsified numbers because you can't calculate 2.3 D7.1s or whatever. That's just not a calculation you can really do. I mean, if you're a math genius, you could, but I couldn't do it. Way you look at damage, smaller range and more consistent damage. Completely true. So 5 to 40 would be worse than 15 to 25 because you'd more consistently getting around the medium of 20, whereas 5 to 40 would vary wildly. That is true, and if what you personally value is the consistency, then it would be better for you. But statistically speaking, it's not either better or worse. It's just a different way of calculating out the same average. In this case, we're dead. But that's okay. We saved it before we started fucking around because we were just testing some systems and numbers and stuff. So I hope I've answered some of your questions. If that gives you an idea, build a character, try to go for some consistency, just focus on simple attacks. Make one character in your party and keep everyone else at camp so that you can just not have all the complicated stuff bogging you down. You could absolutely go about that. Try the game, put it together that way, and there would be nothing stopping you from that. Whether or not you're going to enjoy it, it is still turn-based combat. You can't get around that. It is still dice-based calculations. You can't get around that. So I can't change the fundamentals of how the game works to make you enjoy it, but I can help point you in the right direction to give you a method of playing that you might enjoy better. I hope that works. I hope that answers some questions and maybe gives you an idea of if you think having a different method to play that most people don't play like that could help you enjoy the game and go through it and see the storyline and everything. I wish you all the best. I would be absolutely happy to see you play if it's a game you'd enjoy. Just have a good time. Yeah, you're very welcome. I'm glad I could be helpful. But with all that being said, it is definitely time that I start ending the stream. We've gone a bit over, but that's because I've been trying to demonstrate some stuff and answer questions and badly doing math. I've got to take the puppies home and feed them dinner. We normally try to end around 8:30 local time. It's about 8:45 now. I'm not sure what time it is local to you. But if you ever want to come back for a stream or if you want to drop a subscribe, we're here same day, same time, same place, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. local Alaskan time until around 8:30 p.m. local Alaskan time. And we'd love to have you back another time. Or if you just wanted to pop in and ask some questions, I'm always happy for that. So, Vinegar Bob, I hope you have a great night or day or morning or evening, whatever it might be, wherever you are. And if there's any silent supporters who are watching the stream but not chatting, all the same to you. We know we love you just as much. We're going to take these puppies home, make sure that they're fed and watered and pottied and taken good care of, maybe get some food in my belly. We're going to end it here for the night, and we hope you all have a good one. Thanks so much, and as always, take care.